Islam, like other religions, carries a rich, intricate history, woven with ideals and contradictions. Yet when its teachings and actions are held against modern moral standards, certain shadows emerge. This is less a critique than a contemplation of the distance between belief and contemporary values, a search for coherence in an increasingly moral world. One stark episode is the execution of the Jewish tribe Banu Qurayza, where men were executed and women and children enslaved. Through modern eyes, such actions seem merciless, like a wound in history. The forced expulsion of Jewish tribes from Medina, the Banu Qaynuqa and Banu Nadir, feels like a betrayal of place and belonging, a scene of human suffering that echoes through time. And Muhammad's marriage to Aisha, a child by today's standards, troubles us deeply, raising questions about vulnerability and innocence lost too soon. There is also the matter of silencing dissent. The deaths of critics like Asma bint Marwan and Kabe ibn al-Ashraf reveal a world where a thought could die by the sword. In contrast, we now hold freedom of speech as sacrosanct, making such actions seem alien to us. Violent conflicts like the Battle of Badr, where captives were taken and blood was spilled, are reminders of a time when peace was hard-won, perhaps even unimaginable. The doctrines themselves add to this complexity. Islam's acceptance of slavery, while regulated, remains a denial of human freedom that today's conscience finds intolerable. Historical laws concerning women, their lesser inheritance, the unilateral right of men to divorce, and stringent modesty codes appear controlling and unjust to those of us who believe in gender equality. Why? Despite the Quran's assurance, there is no compulsion in religion. Forced conversions are recorded in history, contradicting the idea of belief as a free and solitary choice. Islam's history, marked by these violent and intolerant acts, creates a moral weight, a questioning of whether belief and love can coexist harmoniously. Inequalities in inheritance and punishment laws challenge the idea of justice, pushing us to wonder how deeply balance truly runs in the human spirit. And the endorsement of slavery leaves a lingering sense of shame, a relic of a world that denied freedom to some so that others might prosper. This tension between past and present values cannot be overlooked. While many Muslims today interpret Islam with love and peace at the forefront, history has left a series of unanswered questions. The violence, discrimination, and restrictions on freedom challenge the image of a deity holy, just, and compassionate. Christianity is, at its essence, a journey toward transformation, not a simple promise of salvation. It is a spiritual path that calls us toward divinization, an invitation to become more like God, to evolve beyond the confines of our humanity.